this gentleman, Justin Trudeau, who came off very liberal. And, it's a little concerning. And so I think your timing is quite...
He's a liberal and courageous guy who, spoke truth to power. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be what he's doing here. Well, history will reach its own judgment on this matter in due course. I hope that Trudeau does not demonstrate himself to be just another lying, cowardly, dishonest politician. I hope he'll turn out to be an honest politician and a man of his word and implement what he told the Canadian people he was going to implement.
And I think this is part
not experience cannabis apart from a tiny little bit when I was at university. I did not experience cannabis until I was in my 30s, roughly 36 or 37 years old, way back in 1987. That was the first time that I really encountered cannabis, believe it or not. And it really had a very interesting effect on me. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It seemed to me to be harmless. And I felt, rightly or wrongly, I can't prove this, that it helped my creativity. That it's a curious thing that before I encountered cannabis, what I wrote about was entirely current affairs and economics and political journalism.
Right.
After encountering cannabis, my interests began to shift, and I began to take an interest in ancient mysteries and found myself beginning to walk down the path of research and writing that I'm still walking on today. That's the right relationship with the herb. She should be serving us in some way and helping us. And when the relationship becomes unhelpful and starts to interfere with a positive and nurturing life, then I think we have to reconsider our relationship with cannabis. And all of this would be so much better if we lived in an environment where one could talk openly about these things and where there wasn't this ridiculous climate of fear created by our society threatening to send us to prison, for taking this ancient medicinal plant. It's really completely absurd. But my view very strongly is respect is in order.
Yes.
Cannabis should be respected, and properly respected, she can play a very important and positive part in people's lives and can offer all kinds of areas of healing. But we should always stay in control of that.
Corporate institutions, banks, the distrust is just rampant right now in my mind. And this is why this time is so pivotal.
Yeah, it's a really important issue, and it's a sign of how things are changing as people struggle to find new ways to function and work in the world. It's interesting to me as a writer, 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, the mainstream media could make or break a book. If Professor X or Dr. Y made a pronouncement that was quoted in a newspaper, people would believe that, by and large. Today, it's all changed. And it's changed for the very good reasons that those authority figures have proved themselves to be untrustworthy, whether they are scientists, whether they are politicians, whether they are corporate leaders. They've all proved to be lining their own pockets and dishonestly promoting specific agendas that serve them and their friends, and we simply can't trust them anymore.
Yeah,
this is a big change in the society we live in.
Totally.
And it's a change which feels disturbing and troublesome, but ultimately I think it's going to be a good thing because it's all about us finding out the truth for ourselves, not relying on experts to tell us what to think, but figuring stuff out, networking, talking to other people, exchanging ideas and views and formulating our own views in that way. It's not perfect. There are many problems to overcome, but I think that this period of turmoil ultimately is going to be a good thing.
I got a question.